Anti-Afro Svengalis, I needed to come on here to let you know about the bombshell twist. It was something I overlooked inadvertently, of course, when it comes to Dempsey and the Medicare fraud that he engaged in. Now, let's review the facts. Dumpsey was cold busted, making off with $8,000. He billed for services that he didn't provide. Not only that, he used other professionals' NPI number. That's one of the numbers you need to bill. He used someone else's number to get money, to enrich himself. And he comes up here trying to tell everybody it was some clerical error or he was responsible because someone else did this. Bullshit. That's total bullshit. There is no reference to any type of mistake made by anybody or anybody inadvertently doing this and that. It was very clear what he did was violate the law. So, in order to avoid a more serious punishment, he signed a settlement. That doesn't mean you didn't do what they claimed that you did. Why didn't you fight? If you claim to be wronged, if you had a defense that someone did this to you, you would have launched that defense. That's a pretty strong case that you would have if somebody else clinically, clerically billed and you enriched yourself. You got $8,000. Give me a break. We all know what happens when those deposits go into our accounts. If I got a deposit for $45,000 into my bank account, I know something's up because I don't get $45,000 at a time on a billing. You know something's up. So you know $8,000 is not common for you to get in your account. We know this. We know this, people. He knew. He got those NPI numbers. He played hanky panky with someone else's credentials. This is the same number that Let Me See Your Handcuffs posted. This is one of the numbers you need to bill when you're dealing with any type of insurance or Medicare funds. So we're clear, every state has a different name for their state-based funds that come from the federal government. I don't know what it's called in Texas, but it is Medicaid and Medicare funds. Bottom line. So they just put that in here so everybody would understand. So let's revisit this. Then, as a result, Dempsey is no longer able to supervise individuals who were earning hours towards their license, and he had to take classes on billing and ethics. He had to do this, and he tries to make it seem like nothing happened. This is pretty serious business. It is a permanent mark on his license, and he wants to run around here trying to talk shit about me. I don't have anything like this. I don't have anything on my license. And you can check the board in this state. They are very strict. If you're accused of something, they put that shit up on the board before it's resolved. In other states, they wait till the very end. Not this state. If you're accused of something, it goes up on the board. So let's go to the second page where I'm showing you where I made a little inadvertent, I don't want to say mistake, oversight. Look at the complaint numbers. The last three numbers of each: 0067, 0091, 0209. Listen to this. This means there were three complaints that went in on Dumpsey revolving around this issue of billing. Who submitted those complaints is the question. I guarantee you it isn't anybody here in these particular YouTube streets on these particular blocks. Who submitted complaints? Somebody realized that he made off with this $8,000 using their NPI number. Who filed these complaints? That's the question. People found out what Dempsey was up to, which is no good. He's up to no good here on the internet. He's up to no good out there. Well, I don't think there's much difference, but you know what I mean. Because he claims to be working or says other people are working for him. But wait a minute. If you had a problem with people working for you and they're up here transposing numbers ended up getting you sanctioned, why the hell are you going through this again? Because he's full of crap. We know good and damn well it never happened. We know good and damn well Dumpsey lives to be on the internet. We know good and damn well Dumpsey verifies through himself his importance of having a license by sitting here on YouTube and trying to convince you all that you're stupid and dumb and don't know any better. That's what Dempsey is into. It feels good for him. He's on this power trip. It's crass, it's disgusting, it's unethical. Let me tell you, Dempsey lies again and says that I never got him in trouble with the board. Bullshit. Look at this letter right here. Here's my complaint resolution or outcome. As you see here, my name. Look at the complaint numbers. They are different. There were 2 complaints that I put in on his ass, okay? Gerald Palmer, Rev G, never filed a complaint against Dempsey. These are my complaint numbers. And look at the outcome. But the most important thing, this is not related to the Medicare billing fraud. 3 other people were on your ass, Dempsey, and you're trying to make it seem like you only have me on the JOB. That is a lie. You know it's a lie. You engaged in fraud. You were dishonest. You were deceitful, just like you are here on YouTube. Other people filed complaints against you, and I'd like to know who these people are. Why don't you tell us? Tell us who these 3 people are. You come up here and you say my name. You come up here and claim Rev G filed a complaint against you. He never, ever did. Not with the board in Texas. He filed a complaint against you with Open Path because you're raging homophobic attack on Malik Yoba, where you expressed your personal views about LGBTQI, and it was cruel, it was offensive, it was abusive. And they booted you from that panel, and you lie and continue to say that they brought you back. You are a liar. If anybody wants to go and check if Dempsey Spears, SPEARS, is a therapist with Open Path, the link is at the bottom. He does nothing but lie, people. Quit lying. Okay, since you come on here and you say my name, why are you afraid to say the names of the other people who filed complaints against you? Why? Because they're white. You're afraid of the white man. That's why you didn't do anything to these people. You didn't bring their names out. Why aren't you talking about them? Why aren't you dogging them out? Why aren't you calling them liars? I wonder what they would think if they knew you were lying on them and saying that they were the ones who were responsible for you getting sanctioned. No, they reported your ass. And I know they're white folks and you're too scared to say anything about it. So I would like to know, though, who they are. Tell us, or we'll have to find out. I will go on the hunt. I have a suspicion of who these people were or are who filed this complaint. And once I find out, I'm bringing it here onto the airways. You are not going to sit here, Dempsey Spears, D. Derell, whatever. Dempsey, D. Derell, Dempsey Spears. What you're not going to do is tell me what I'm going to say on this channel. I'll say whatever I want, and you are powerless to stop me. I am not Star Snake Fake. You don't give me any orders. I don't listen to you. Never have, never will. Never ever considered talking to you. One of the main reasons is that you're a liar and you have no self-control. Listen to this dude. You heard that video. Who in the hell is going to get up on a platform and talk to someone who tries to yell you down? You don't have self-control, and I do not deal with people who don't have any semblance of self-control. You don't control me. You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to say. I will not listen to you. I will not acquiesce to you. I won't follow a single solitary directive that you look silly issuing in these YouTube streets regarding me. You are a liar. You don't know a damn thing about me. I could take you to task for all the lies you said on that video, which I recorded. But I'm not going to do that. I'll get the white man to deal with you. That's who you listen to. I don't care what happens. Even if by proxy, I will make sure what needs to happen needs to happen. Your ass needs to be shut down from using your license as a weapon. That's the bottom line. You come on here with your license in your office. It is embarrassing. It is shameful. It is disgraceful. And you're up here saying clients' names out in the open. He's up here. The person comes in and says, a client's on the phone. You very clearly hear this woman saying this. And what does Dempsey do? That's not a client. I wasn't talking about a client. He really thinks we're stupid. Well, Star Snake Fake believes him. Let her believe him. I don't care what Star Snake Fake believes. That has nothing to do with me. The only thing Star Snake Fake can say and do about me is lie. She just follows what Dempsey says. You don't have any information about me either, and I suggest you keep your mouth shut because you know you can't handle anybody saying anything about you. You let Dumpsey drag you. That's what you're used to. But people, keep in mind, there are 3 other people out there, and I guarantee you they're white folks, and they filed on Dempsey's ass, and he's scared. He's too scared to mention their names. Mention their names like you mentioned mine. Shit, you're so full of it. You're a chicken. You're a coward. That's what you're used to. But people, keep in mind, there are 3 other people out there, and I guarantee you they're white folks, and they filed on Dempsey's ass, and he's scared. He's too scared to mention their names. Mention their names like you mentioned mine. Shit, you're so full of it. You're a chicken. You're a coward. What happily married man who's sexually fulfilled, this is what he likes to talk about all the time, comes on the internet and makes sexual references to other men's wives and girlfriends? Someone who's running a game and who's believed by somebody like Star Snake Face. That's the story that you are running. That's the scenario. You want people to believe that you're almighty in this. It is pathetic. You have to pay people to spin lies about others because you don't have any information about those you're trying to, quote, take down, lying on Rev G, lying on Lennon Honor, like either one of these men would ever talk to you about their marital relationships. And of course, what you're saying is a damn lie because both of their spouses supported them. And I have firsthand knowledge of that. But you have to come on here, and even making that statement just flies in the face of just hell-born ethics. If somebody confided in you about relationship issues, what in the hell would you do coming on here on the international airways and talking about it? You're tacky and you're disgusting, you're a disgrace to this profession. And I will continue saying that as often as I damn well please, because I have proof to back it up. So people, let's find out who these 3 individuals were. We know they're white, who filed these complaints against Dempsey. These numbers do not match the complaint that I filed against him. More people were on your ass and you just been busted again. People, you know there's much more to come. In the meantime, you know the drill. Buyer beware.